like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So February, I think it's February 9th, we have Tyson Fury versus Usyk for all the titles, basically all the titles in the heavyweight division. Obviously we know Tyson Fury undefeated, except for a draw against Deontay Wilder, but he beat Wilder after that. Last win was against, well, very, very controversial, was against Francis Ngannou. A lot of people think he lost that fight as well. Francis Ngannou, that in his boxing debut, pushed Fury, knocked him down in the third, rocked him in the eighth. A lot of people thought, as I said, that Tyson Fury lost that fight, but he won it by split decision, which sort of left a stain on Tyson Fury's career. There's a massive asterisk on that fight. So if I was Tyson Fury, regardless of whatever happens in this fight, he needs to rematch Francis Ngannou and take care of it. Whether he wins or he loses, he needs to have that fight again, because he needs to clear it up. Personally, that's what I think. And a lot of people think that as well. Usyk, obviously Usyk is an undefeated champion. He's an awesome fighter, awesome boxer. Beat Anthony Joshua twice. That's a massive feat. After he beat that Daniel Dubois as well, stopped him as well. He's on a roll. He's a bad dude. One of the best boxers, one of the best heavyweight boxers as well of our generation. And we're going to find out who's the man out of these two. What I would say going into the fight is that Tyson Fury didn't look his best against Francis Ngannou. Now, did he not look his best, or is Francis Ngannou that good? Another thing to think about is, if Francis Ngannou can come into the heavyweight division and do that to Tyson Fury, does that mean Francis Ngannou is that good, or is the heavyweight division not that good? One of the two. You lot tell me one of the two. Or Tyson Fury didn't take the fight seriously. It's one of those three. I have to call it how I see it. So my prediction for this fight, it's going to be a great fight. I'm going to be watching it. It's hard to predict this one because I don't know. Looking at Tyson Fury's last fight, it wasn't the best for him on his usual standard. He does usually get knocked down now and again, but it wasn't the best. Usyk looks awesome. He won his last fight by stoppage. I'm gonna have to go up to my percentages again. You don't know, I do percentages. So percentages. I can't. My mouth is so. I'm gonna have to go back to my percentage. You know, I do percentages usually. So I'm gonna say personally, I'm going to be 51% in favor of Tyson Fury, 49% in favor of Usyk. But I wouldn't be surprised if Usyk wins this, I'm afraid, judging on Tyson Fury's last fight, because it wasn't the best fight we've seen from Tyson Fury for sure. So that's how I'm sort of doing it. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Usyk wins this. This is anybody's fight. Going in before Tyson Fury fought Francis Ngannou, I thought Tyson Fury would take this fight, mainly quite handedly. But after seeing that last fight, I'm not too sure. And also seeing Usyk's dominant performance against Daniel Dubois. So we will see what happens. But that's me, 49% in favor of Usyk, 51% in favor of Tyson Fury. What's your percentage and what do you lot think? Leave a comment.